we just got done with the Western Diamondback Rattlesnake. We cleaned his enclosure. We're about to put him in. Mike had a couple things to add because this is his Western Diamondback that he's handled for several years. And we got pretty lucky, apparently, as pulling him out. You know, first off, tell us a little about this.
That snake should have been flailing. You should have never been able to tail it because it's never been tailed. And that thing just went... I've never seen it probably that calm ever.
Wow.
That's the calmest I've ever seen that.
That's so awesome.
It's difficult trying to get them double hooked. I mean, a lot of times it is pretty smooth, but I've never seen it that calm. That's about as calm as I've seen it.
So you've never seen anybody just not use two hooks. You've never seen them tailed out.
No, we've never ever used.
Which is not a good thing. I would teach people. To tail a rattlesnake like that?
Well, I do it just because that's how my bite happened, because I tried to tail a rattlesnake.
Right, because one of the things that a lot of people make a mistake on is when they try to tail a rattlesnake, they think they've got the tail here, and the rattlesnake is back there, and they grab the tail, but that rattlesnake strikes as they're pulling the tail. And then the thing, boom, slams on wherever it gets on their finger. And where did it get you?
It got me right on the fingertip.
Right on the fingertip, the same way, right? Grabbing his tail?
Grabbing his tail, my hook was in too close. My hand was
he grabbed it as, yeah.
My hand was...
So, you know, there's different ways to open up these glasses. Even, I mean, we don't have mambas and king cobras here and certain species of snakes that you open that glass, they're going to shoot out of the cage. And you got to be real careful of that. We've got a lot of snakes that will kill you in here, so you got to be prepared, you know, for that. And when you get wilder ones, you're going to be prepared for even the wilder stuff. We're going to pull out this Western Diamondback. We're still not going to plan on just going on to tailing because it's not a typical thing. And inside the garbage lid, it's even different because, I mean, you get a good little view of this. You can see he's ready. You can go You're fine. Just stay apart. So look at that. You get close up. You can get the camera close up. I want to show you the bite. If it were to bite this hook, you know, if I put this hook in, watch what it does. Gets ready, and it's going to tag it. You know, you got to be ready. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. You get it closed, and he just goes near it, and he's just going to...
Oh, it's not.
He may not try to bite it, but... You know, that's what he's thinking that we're going to try to see. Now, as I'm poking him, that's also not sometimes a bad idea because it breaks any kind of aggressive response or defensive response, I guess would be the best way. So it gets him more on the run rather than in the strike. He's not in the strike position. Doesn't mean he won't bite me. He will bite me if I mess up. But sometimes just breaking that initial, like, aggressive striking pose, I can work my way around the last third of his body, and then now, because he's in that position, I can grab his tail. And again, we don't want to grab where his rattles are. We just grab where the base, like where his cloaca is, where you go potty or take a poop. But again, we keep him calm on the floor. Now, we keep him up high like this, keeps him uncomfortable. You know, we move very slow. And ideally, we keep them calm. Now, if you start pulling them really hard and doing a lot of movements and freaking out a lot, you're going to get him to freak out. He's going to flail around, and it's going to scare the shit out of you, you know? And this is not a rattlesnake you want to be flailing around and doing some stupid shit and kill you. Check that out, like right there. Now, you want to be very careful when you're holding a hook, because you don't want to back it up too much and him slide down and bite me in the arm. So we got this up like this. I actually want to play around a little tiny bit. I want to fucking throw everybody off with this shit. That's how you hold a Western Diamondback with no fucking hook. Fucking damn. Can't even believe I'm even doing this right now. I'm gonna put him back without a hook. See if he allows that to go down just the way I planned. And fuck.
Oh, my heart is beating big time with this guy. Ooh.